Once upon a sparkling morning in the heart of a magical kingdom called Auroria, lived a little Barbie princess named Aurelia. She was kind-hearted, full of joy, and always wore the most colorful and flowing bright gown anyone had ever seen. The gown shimmered with shades of pink, sky blue, sunshine yellow, emerald green, and soft lavender. It sparkled like morning dew kissed by sunlight, and when she twirled, it looked like a rainbow dancing in the wind. Aurelia's gown wasn't just pretty, it was magical. It could brighten sad hearts and bring flowers to bloom when she walked through the gardens. But only few knew that the gown's magic came from an enchanted object, a magical pot. Chapter 2: The Secret of the Magical Pot. The magical pot was hidden deep in the Crystal Garden, a place known only to the royal family. It sat under a giant glowing tree, and was made of silver and moonstone. Whenever Aurelia spun in her gown near the pot, colorful sparkles flew from the pot and refreshed her gown's magic. The pot had special powers. It could turn sad feelings into happy ones, make colors appear in the sky when there was no rainbow, and most importantly, keep Aurelia's gown glowing with brightness and magic. Aurelia's mother, Queen Mabel, had told her, "This pot holds the heart of happiness, my dear. Always protect it with kindness and care." And Aurelia did, every single day. Chapter 3: A Gloomy Change in the Kingdom. One day, the skies over Auroria turned gray. The flowers closed their petals, and the animals stopped singing. Even the streams that once danced through the gardens went still. The people whispered, "Something is wrong. The joy is fading." Princess Aurelia noticed her gown was losing its brightness. It didn't twirl as beautifully. The glow dimmed, and she felt a quiet sadness in her heart. She rushed to the Crystal Garden. But when she arrived, the magical pot was gone. A trail of dark footprints led away from the glowing tree. A single feather lay next to them, black and shiny. Chapter 4: The Whispering Woods. Aurelia called her friends, Tinsel the talking squirrel, Blue the chubby bluebird, and Luma the light fairy. "We must follow the trail," said Tinsel bravely, puffing up his furry chest. They ventured into the whispering woods, where the trees spoke in soft breezes and the paths moved like puzzles. The trees whispered, "Beware, beware." Suddenly, a dark shadow swept past them, a raven with glowing red eyes. "It's Morga, the Grumble Witch's raven," Luma whispered. "She must have stolen the magical pot." Chapter 5: The Grumble Witch's Plan. Deep inside her twisted castle, Grumble Witch Morvina stirred a bubbling potion. "This happy kingdom makes me sneeze. I want dark skies and no giggles," she growled. She had stolen the magical pot to drain all the color and joy from Auroria. With every drop she took, Aurelia's gown faded more. Aurelia and her friends arrived at the edge of the castle forest. It was dark, windy, and full of crooked trees. "How do we get inside?" asked Blue, shivering. Luma sparkled. "With kindness. That's what the magical pot responds to." Chapter 6: Aurelia's Bright Idea. Princess Aurelia had an idea. She took off a bright ribbon from her gown, still glowing a little, and tied it around a tree. "I give this color to you, dear forest," she whispered. Suddenly, the tree straightened, and a path of golden petals appeared. "Your kindness opens the way," it said warmly. The friends followed the path to the castle's gate, where thorny vines twisted together. Tinsel offered a sweet acorn, and Blue sang a cheerful tune. The vines softened, letting them pass. Chapter 7: The Room of Shadows. Inside, the castle was filled with mirrors reflecting sad faces. Aurelia looked into one and saw herself with a dull, gray gown. Tears filled her eyes. But Luma flew close to her heart and whispered, "Look deeper." Aurelia closed her eyes and thought of her mother's hugs, dancing in gardens, and laughter of children. Her gown lit up, just a little again. Suddenly, the mirrors cracked, and a hidden door opened. They had reached the Room of Shadows, where the pot was trapped inside a glowing cage. Morvina appeared. Chapter 8: The Final Glow. "So, little princess, come to take your silly pot." Morvina cackled. "Yes," Aurelia said, standing tall, "because it belongs to everyone who believes in joy." The witch laughed. "Then let's see what your gown can do, without its magic." Aurelia took a deep breath, and slowly started to twirl. Her gown barely shimmered, but she kept twirling, thinking of her friends beside her, the people of her kingdom, the flowers waiting to bloom, and her mother's words, "The heart of joy lies in you, not in things." And suddenly, whoosh! Her gown blazed with light. Not from the pot, but from her own heart. The cage shattered. The magical pot floated back to her. It glowed brighter than ever. Morvina screamed and vanished into thin mist, leaving only her black feather behind. Chapter 9: The Color Returns. As the friends stepped outside the castle, the skies cleared. Colors painted the clouds, birds chirped joyfully, and even the flowers on the path sang softly. Aurelia's gown now shone with new colors, ones she had earned with bravery and love. The magical pot swirled with golden sparkles, choosing to stay by her side, not hidden anymore. When she returned to the castle, the people cheered. "Our princess! Our light!" Aurelia declared, "This pot will never be locked again. Its joy is for everyone." Chapter 10: A Gown That Shines From Within. From that day on, the magical pot floated above a fountain in the palace garden, where children could place their drawings and wishes into it. Laughter and color flowed everywhere. And Princess Aurelia, she still wore her beautiful, colorful and flowing bright gown. But now, the brightest glow came from within her heart. Because she had learned something magical. Kindness, love, and bravery are the strongest colors of all.